I grabbed what was left of my tribe, and when my adrenaline wore off, my balls sucked right back up into my stomach, and I ran like a little rat in the night. All my turtles were dead. The tiger cubs were stolen. The only thing I had left were the tools needed to make a new base. I couldn't stay here. They knew where I lived. I needed a new place to build. A new place to hide.
Rule 10. Do not let them know where you sleep. Be hard to find, difficult to reach, and impossible to raid.
I couldn't go to the beach. It was too wide open. The desert was now off limits. I still couldn't survive in the highlands, the jungle, or the Arctic, and I couldn't even make it to the volcano. Eventually, I found a place I called Rhino Point, a tall butte near the Silver Cave. Looking back, it was another noob mistake, but at the time it seemed perfect. It was high enough that most players would never notice it, and if they did, they would have to climb to reach it. As far as I knew, it was impossible to place bombs there or attack it with a mace. Around this time, I also figured out why we had been raided. We had built our base between a legendary armor dungeon, a global rally point, and a named witch doctor, the only one in the game capable of making black dye. The Dark Edge Lord dye. Even still, I wasn't done with them. From that point on, I would make traps throughout the map designed for one purpose: making my raiders' lives miserable, discouraging them from ever bothering me again, but above all else, wasting their time. I already knew what my first trap would be. Rather than completely tear down my old base, I rebuilt it with walls that were easy to enter, but impossible to climb out of. Anyone who got inside would be trapped. Then I built an easy-to-destroy sandstone base balanced high in the sky on a single sandstone pillar. Destroy the pillar, and the entire structure collapsed. The reward: nothing but giant spiders.
Rule 11. You must be prepared to fight your enemy physically, mentally, and spiritually to win.
My hope was that the raider had arachnophobia. Even if he didn't, dealing with poison, corruption, and an army of spiders was enough to ruin anybody's day. Soon I started building small bases all across the map. At the top of each one sat a greater turtle and a sign that read,
"Sorry, Mario. Your princess is in another castle."
I left high-level warriors around his territory named Level 1 Fighter just to waste his time. I moved through the shadows. I disappeared into the jungle. Most days I was barely seen at all. While these bandits wasted time chasing fake bases and fighting warriors with more health and armor than they expected. I roamed the map. I leveled up. I acquired better weapons. I learned cooking recipes that allowed me to travel through the Arctic without freezing to death. I gathered stronger followers. While everyone else was hunting ghosts, I was growing stronger, learning Mori, and preparing for the day I could finally raid in return. My greetings changed after that first encounter with the Knight in Black Godbreaker armor. Before, I would jump up and down with excitement and wave happily whenever I met another warrior in the wild. Now, I watched from a distance and planned accordingly. At least 4 out of 5 attacked on sight. After the raid that killed my tribe leader and wiped out my pets, I was alone. A solo player didn't want to bring followers, animals with me anymore. If I got into trouble, I could dodge and survive. Most companions could not. So I adapted. I came up with a new strategy. If I couldn't bring allies with me, I would recruit the wildlife instead. My first attempt came when a Nordic warrior attacked me. In retaliation, I brought a red dragon from the unnamed city. By this point, I had become so skilled at dodging that I actually jumped from a rock onto the dragon's back and used it as a platform to reach the top of another player's base. The dragon killed all of his pets and followers. Unfortunately, I still didn't have enough explosives to break into the base itself. I was stronger than before, but I was still not strong enough to go to the Arctic, the volcano, or claim the best armor in the game. It was at this time that I slowly stopped exploring the map I wanted to conquer and started to focus only on the wandering warriors and bandits. This would be my undoing in the long run and bring me to ruin.